Welcome to Messages from Above Pick a Card readings. This is for the fire signs of Aries, Leo and Sagittarius for the month of September. There are 3 cards to choose from, so please focus on the 3 cards that you see in front of you and see which card you are being drawn to. Which one is your focus going to? There will be timestamps in the description below for each card reading. Remember, this is a general reading and they may or may not resonate. If you are drawn to more than one card, then please listen to those as well, as there may be a message for you in them also. Welcome to those of you who picked card number 1. Let's have a look and see which message is for you today. Okay, so you have Family of Light. Okay, so this card is saying to you that by embracing a spiritual practice of meditating or of prayer or something where you are able to sit in silence and peace, it's saying to you that by doing this, you are then able to connect with your family of light in the spirit world. This family of light will be showing you love and unconditional acceptance. Also, by doing this, you are then able to show more love to people on the earth plane by meditating and by increasing your vibrational energy. You will then connect with like-minded people who will then become your family of light on the earth plane. So we'll just read and see what the book actually says about this card. So the limits that much of humanity place upon their love, that they will love their own family, country, religion or community better than they love those on the outside, do not restrain your heart. You are capable of loving humanity, of loving all creation on earth as an extended spiritual family. You will love all as your own. You are meant to belong to a broader family of light. While some souls have incarnated to learn about us and them, others have the purpose of teaching unconditional, all-embracing love. You are one of these. You have taken life to love the many, not just the few. For this life purpose to be anchored, issues in your biological family may keep you from bonding with them in a typical way. Perhaps you were the odd one out in your family, the one whom no one really understood. Perhaps you felt loved but couldn't live the way your family seemed comfortable to live. Maybe you lost family members through divorce, disease, depression and death, or through addiction or emotional immaturity that left you disconnected from key family members. If your father figure was absent, whilst you must do the emotional healing work to process that pain, understand the purpose of that absence, for your own spiritual connection to remain intact, pure and powerful. If your mother figure was absent, whilst you are advised to do the emotional work to process that pain, understand the purpose of that absence, for you to look beyond your immediate family to find your place and find yourself belonging to and being devoted to the entire human race. This pain was part of how you remained unconditioned by the more typical family bonds. Whilst these bonds are necessary for many souls to experience their life lessons, the difficulty you may have experienced regarding them helped push you to become a child of love. You had to seek family in expansive ways, remaining open as you searched for love rather than feeling satisfied by your immediate tribe and closed to those outside it. You can come through your experience not as a victim of circumstance, but as an empowered soul. Process it, heal, forgive, and step into the spiritual blessings gained through your atypical relations with your biological family. Although you were not meant to belong in a traditional way to your family of origin, you shall not be denied the love you need. You are here to help build a human family joined by more than blood or legal union. It will not just be you loving the world, but the world loving you. The power of your heart to give and receive love shall not be wasted. So it is time to gently undo the patterns of attempting to fit in. Instead, trust that you are exactly as you were meant to be. When you do, your magnetism will draw love and friendship from those who vibrate at a similar level of consciousness to you. Leave past hurts and rejection behind. You no longer need them to grow. Be brave. Pray to connect to your family of light, not only in spirit but also here on earth. Let them in. Know that you belong here in spirit and in body to be loved, held, touched, listened to, and accepted, just as you are. There is an invocation for this card, and I will leave that in the description box below. Okay, so let's have another card for you. Another message, please, for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for the month of September, please. Message that goes with this card, please. Light. There we go. So imagine yourself as being composed of energy and light, because in reality that's precisely what you are. You are a powerful being, and people are attracted to your brilliance. This is a time to remember how vibrant you truly are. So this is saying to connect with your family, to get that light shining from within, because by shining your light you will attract those that will be vibrating at the same vibrational consciousness. So we'll see what the card says. So the spirit world presents this card to remind you that some people are attracted to light while others emanate it. You are a powerful beacon, and as a result you have the ability to attract what you desire. Thoughts are like rays of light made up from energy that disperse into the universe, but eventually get returned to us. Ask yourself, how have my thoughts been lately? Have they been positive or negative? It's worth remembering that you will often find what you're thinking about or looking for. You also have the power to use your brilliance to protect yourself from people or situations that might be causing you disharmony. Visualize yourself surrounded by a protective layer of brilliant white light, which allows only positive people and situations to enter into your space and life for your highest good. You're a shining soul, and we here in the spirit world see your light and know you have the power to be even more than who you are, a spiritual being with unlimited potential. Okay, let's do another card, please, for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for September. It goes with this reading, please. Okay, thank you. instinct. So your gut instinct is a powerful inner force that was gifted to you by your ancestors and early carers. It is asking you now to listen to it as it wants to keep you safe and protected. Trust always the ancient wisdom of your instinct. Keep your boundaries strong. Say no when needed without hesitation or apology. So they are your card readings, and I hope you enjoyed that. Welcome to those of you who picked card number 2. Let's have a look and see what your message is for September. Okay, you got Fourth Ray of Harmony. So this card is saying to you that you have some changes coming up for you, and you may have some choices in the future to make. To have the best possible and most successful outcome for these choices, this card is saying to you that you need to have some balance and some grounding. The best way to be balanced and to be grounded is to do some meditation or prayer or dancing, anything, gardening, walking, anything where you can be in peace and in silence and thoughts within yourself. By doing this will open you up to being able to receive information, guidance from your higher self, from the spirit world, from the universe, to help guide you into making the right choice and the right decisions for your highest good. Okay, so let's see what the meaning of the card is for you. So the Fourth Ray of Harmony comes to you now with the qualities of beauty, harmony and balance. It empowers you to complete a spiritual initiation. Any conflict you experience now serves your divine purpose. It will eventually become the fuel you need to be born anew. Something negative will be transformed into something positive. The Archangel Gabriel helps you to receive the blessing of the Fourth Ray of Harmony now. When the Fourth Ray of Harmony is active in your life, you are approaching spiritual initiation, which creates a whole new person, a new you. Initiation may begin with feeling torn between two choices or realities. You may wonder if you have what it takes to get through this. You do. As you discover your strength to be patient with the process, rather than trying to force an outcome prematurely, eventually you will outgrow the conflict altogether, emerging as a wiser, more powerful you. You will have gained a positive outcome from what was once considered to be a negative situation. When the Fourth Ray of Harmony becomes stronger in your soul, avoid becoming scattered, out of balance, or swinging from one extreme to the other in thoughts, actions, and emotions. You will need to keep grounding yourself and being moderate, rather than all or nothing in your life choices. This will create your successful outcome more swiftly than trying to force something to happen immediately. The challenge and the gift with the Fourth Ray of Harmony is the increased sensitivity to beauty it engenders. Music takes on a whole new emotional depth. The beauty or chaos in your environment and even the colours you wear has more impact on you than usual. You can use this increased sensitivity to your advantage by choosing art, music, colours and so on that feel good for you. The mainstream is still operating in a fear-based energy. With increased sensitivity, you can at times be more affected by this. If you are experiencing increased negativity, depression, doubt, fear, or emotional instability, This is likely why. You can overcome this without shutting down. When you sense it is happening, respond with a loving discipline. You might meditate, journal, dance, create art, listen to music, exercise, have a bath, or spend time in nature to bring yourself back to balance. This ray has a special connection to the arts and guides you to create. You are encouraged to trust your own creativity, to enjoy it and use it to help heal yourself and perhaps others too. When Archangel Gabriel enters your life, there will be an emphasis on the use of sound for healing and balance. So the words you use, affirmations for example, and the invocation, which I will leave in the description box below, will be very powerful. So will music. You may use sound to help balance and restore your energy. You'll know when it has worked because you will feel happier and find life simpler. You may not immediately solve an issue, but start doing what you need to take care of yourself, knowing resolution is on its way. Okay, we'll do another card pull for you. So this card please for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius for September please. The card that goes with this message. The card number 2 please. Okay, what's the card that goes with this message please? Study. So Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. Okay, so the card is your sign that yes, it's time to commit to a period of new learning and study. Spirit is telling you how vital it is to never stop growing and challenging yourself throughout life. Your ability and desire to work toward a goal will not only expand your mind and consciousness, but also help you grow as an individual. New learning and study comes in many ways and forms. For example, you may want to enroll in an evening course or take time out of your busy schedule to attend a full week's workshop, whether it's something purely practical or more spiritual. This card is Spirit's way of saying the moment is here and you're ready to expand your mind. So whether it's a book you've been meaning to study or that class you've wanted to go to, start today and take this card as confirmation that the timing is right. Then watch the ways in which your life changes and grows with new learning. By expanding your mind, a whole new direction or path may unfold with boundless opportunities. This may be part of what your choices are that are coming up, you know, which course to take, which path to go on to better your career. That's very interesting. So let's pull another card for you please. A card please for card number 2 for September. Okay, what's the card that goes with this please? Energy. So your energy is precious. Devote yourself to protecting it, nourishing it, and honouring the guidance it brings you. Cultivate mindful rituals that uplift and cleanse your energy while setting clear boundaries around your energetic being. That will be encompassed as well with your meditation. That will help bring you the guidance that you need. Okay. So they are your messages. I hope you like them. Welcome to those of you who picked card number 3. Let's have a look and see what your message is. Okay, you have the Merkaba, spiritual protection. Okay, now this card is about being open to receiving and also about being able to release. So the open to receiving is being open to receive strength, empowerment and energy that is for your highest good. The releasing is the release of anything that's not serving you, whether that be your own emotions or your own thoughts, and also any other people's energies that you have absorbed. This card is about putting a spiritual protection in place, about putting boundaries in place so that you can limit the amount of other people's energies that you absorb that will impact you. Okay, so we'll read what the card in the book says. So, being open to receive is a way to gain empowerment, strength and all manner of assistance. To enhance receptivity, it can be helpful to declutter and cleanse your energy field. This allows for that which is not rightfully yours to be shed. Sometimes this will include the disowned thoughts and feelings of others. When you release these thoughts and feelings, a spaciousness will grow within you. Then you can then receive more of what is rightfully meant to be for you, your divine good in all ways. An open, sensitive person can easily become energetically overloaded. From physical pain to emotional and psychological tension, an overload does not feel good. You may even feel like you are carrying others on your back or in your head. The added weight can drag your naturally light vibration down into anguish, doubt, fear or despair. Your inner vision too may be obscured by the overload. That can make it hard to discern what is yours and what belongs to another. Whether experiencing overload to your system is an unusual occurrence for you, or you have a tendency to absorb and process others' energies, which is common for healers, psychics and mediums, artists and other sensitive, open people. You will benefit from a spiritual cleansing. Afterwards, you may feel less inclined to connect with particular people or work on certain ideas, even if they seemed very important before the cleanse. This means that you are freeing yourself from others' input and discerning the true priorities of your own heart. To accept a spiritual cleansing now, repeat the invocation below, which I will post in the description box below, and then relax for as long as you need. You can repeat this process daily for 3 days or up to 3 weeks if you feel that you need it. Your rest can be for several minutes or up to half an hour or more. If you fall asleep during your cleansing, that can allow for even deeper clearing. Pay particular attention to what you sense immediately after your cleansing. It is a time when you may become very aware of just who or what has been draining you and be able to lovingly but firmly say, "You must leave my energy field now and not return without my express verbal permission. Of my own free will, so be it." This oracle card is also confirmation for those of you who have been questioning if a relationship, person or situation has been draining you or transferring negative energies or thoughts into your energy field. Your insights are correct, and you can now use this energy clearing process to remove the cords of attachment and release any negative energy from that person or situation. Now, by the release of all other people's energies or any negative thoughts that you may have, it actually opens up your heart space so that you can actually shine out more love and shine brightly. So we'll just do another card for you. So it's another card, please, for Aries, Leo and Sagittarius for September that goes with this card, please. Okay. What's a card that goes with this card, please? Seek. The power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one with spirit and always will be connected to one another. And that's why you need to put protection in place so that you don't absorb everything from everyone, because we are energy and we exhibit energy in all sorts of ways. So the spirit world is sending you this card because we feel you may be forgetting that you're a multidimensional being. So we want to remind you that you're a spiritual being as well as a physical being. Now is the time to stop seeing everything on a limited physical level and to seek out the spiritual in all things. Learn to see from your heart and soul. Seek out the spiritual beauty in all things as well as in the people around you. If you're having difficulty understanding someone, try looking beyond what you're seeing in front of you. Layer upon layer of life issues may be disguising the goodness that's inside that person, making him or her seem mean, resentful or spiteful. Equally, some individuals may appear aloof or distant, which is a form of protective armour, often due to past hurts. It may be hard at first, but know that a divine spirit exists within those people. Pray that the goodness in you honours the goodness in them, and that the goodness in them honours the goodness within you. That's by shining your light as well from your heart space. You will attract people with high energy. It's about accepting people and not just at face value. Okay, so I'll just do another card, please. So Aries, Leo and Sagittarius to go with this reading, please. The final message, please. Wild. Your spirit is so wild. It's the eternal, untethered part of you that wants to live free and untamed. Where have you let the constraints of the world prevent you from feeling truly wild? How can you regain this limitless feeling within yourself and unleash it throughout the rest of your life? Okay, so they are your messages. I hope you enjoyed that reading.